Syd,
Hey,
let me turn you up. What's happening?
well, what's happening? Nothing. Just counting the end of the days, last days on Earth. I'm not joking. I am 95% sure that we are living in a simulation.
Okay, it's pretty good odds, Syd.
No, seriously, after watching everything unfold, okay, first of all, I'm not gonna touch the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna maneuver around it
Okay, Syd.
and make my points.
Okay, point one by Syd.
Point one is so let's start with the doomsday clock.
Okay,
You know about that.
yes.
Okay, so this doomsday clock is a scientific research for the
Mm-hmm.
people who don't know. They calculate the odds for the destruction, like how close we are to the destruction of the world. So for a very long time, it
Mm-hmm.
was 18 minutes to midnight. So midnight means like everything is gone. It's
Mm-hmm.
done. So this year, earlier this year, somehow these geniuses calculated that only 90 seconds left.
It's quite a cut to the time.
Seeing what's happening out there, it looks like, yeah, we are literally 90 seconds away from from the doomsday.
Okay.
So see, shit happened,
Sure.
right? So US have sent their aircraft carrier which
Mm-hmm.
carries nuclear bombs.
Mm.
Nobody is talking about that. They have a capability to carry that.
Mm.
They send it from there, they are sending another. UK is sending one from their end. Now the
Mm-hmm.
problem is not this Middle East. The problem is Russia and China.
Mm.
They don't want these things around there. They might retaliate. If
Sure.
they put their carriers in front of that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, world war is starting.
Mm.
Nobody can stop that. One mistake or
Mm.
misunderstanding,
Mm. Yeah.
especially when it's with China. With Russia, it's different because Russia is not controlled by their government like their
Mm-hmm.
nukes. Even
Mm.
if they didn't give authority to launch, it's up to the person who is the captain of the ship to launch or
Really?
not.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So it's not like you where if Biden said nuke,
Of
they will
course.
nuke. Yeah.
It's
So
overrides everything.
that saved the destruction in of Earth in Cuba crisis back in
Mm-hmm.
80s,
Mm.
whenever the Cuba crisis was this last century. So there were like the US and Russian ships against each other. Mishap happened.
Mm-hmm.
Russian received a message. It was like a planned destruction for humanity that they received the instruction to launch the nukes. But the captain said something is fishy. I'm not going to launch the nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Even he received the command and he
Mm.
decided not to do it. Turned out it was all a misunderstanding and there was no need. So that person saved us. Otherwise, we would be living in a very different world right now. So
Oh.
Russia have this contingency that people who are the captain who holds the key will
Mm-hmm.
decide.
So they decided that was
And
good to keep going with it.
yeah, with China and US is different. They are
Mm.
like centrally controlled.
Sure.
So if the president of any country said that's done. So that is a possibility that will start the world war. So doomsday clock is one of that. So they predicted somehow. Second, we are so do you know about great filter?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's a very interesting concept. It will be a good learning curve for the people who are listening and you too.
Mm-hmm.
So back like 50, 60 years ago,
Mm.
like, there was this scientist, his name was Fermi. He
Mm-hmm.
came up with the Fermi paradox that if there are aliens out there, where are they? Good question, because we look everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We see aliens. So it's called a Fermi paradox. In 90s, this another scientist came up with the theory to answer that question. Maybe there is a filter which is called the Great Filter. Every advanced civilization phase before they move to the next level, and most of the intelligence civilization come close to that filter and then get destroyed. Every planet, every civilization face crisis, which
Yeah.
could
Okay.
include from which can start from super volcano exploding,
All right.
asteroids, nuclear wars,
Mm-hmm.
pandemics, or bioweapons.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like they said like this is the final test from the universe for the civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Either they are worthy of surviving or not.
Mm.
So those civilizations who will survive, they will go to the type 1, type 2, 3 civilizations. So we don't have a proof of type 3 civilization. That means they don't exist.
Mm.
So they define three types of advanced civilization. Type 1 civilization is the civilization that control every resource of their planet.
Mm-hmm.
Type 2 is they control every resource of their solar system.
Right.
They- and the type 3 is they control the whole galaxy.
Mm.
So we know there is no civilization who is controlling our galaxy.
Mm.
So so maybe there are civilizations which are type 1 and type 2. We are getting closer to type 1 civilization,
Mm.
where will be able to control our planet
Mm.
and
Mm.
everything.
Mm.
And the line of great filter is just before type 1 civilization.
Do you think
So
we're going to be happy if we do that, though?
well, if we can survive that great filter, right? I
So
don't.
we're post-apocalyptic happy.
Yeah, because every time this shit happen,
Mm.
this is what I believe. This is what happened to our on our earth. There was
Mm-hmm.
a civilization before which built pyramids,
Mm-hmm.
Atlantis,
Mm-hmm.
Göbekli Tepe, and all those things,
All
right?
the things we can't explain right with
Ye-
science.
Yeah, because they are
Mm.
still unimaginable,
They're too advanced. Yeah.
too advanced. So
Mm-hmm.
there was a civilization which came very close to the type 1 and they got filtered out.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining, like the survivors from that civilization, rebuilt Earth. Most of
Mm-hmm.
them died. So it could be anything, ice age or whatever. They couldn't cross the great filter, but
Mm.
some of the survivors survived,
Mm-hmm.
and we are the descendant of those survivors.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So if, for example, the people don't understand, if a great filter happen or some crazy in any way, everything we see, our civilization will go extinct. All our
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, all our advancement. First of all, the stupid thing we have done, we have digitized all our knowledge,
Mm.
which is a bad idea, because nobody knows how things work.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is done by computers.
Mm.
One disaster, there are very few people who can build that, and if they die, we don't know how to work, and then we are going back to zero. We won't even know.
Yeah. So
Like
true.
we are used to of googling and
We're
everything.
dependent. Yeah.
We are so dependent. Remove
Yeah.
that, we are so stupid. We don't know. We can't
Yeah.
even
Do
tie,
basics. I can't do
we can't
basics.
even tie our shoes.
You
We
know
don't know
what's
how
so
to.
funny? I heard someone say, like, if we went, like, so if aliens came on this planet and we said to them, oh, we described something very basic in our day to day life. Like, so for instance, if we described how a pen works, right?
Mhm.
But can we really describe how a pen works? Like, can we describe how the ink sits in the pen and flows down and it has a roller ball? And like, we don't have knowledge. We are
Yeah.
very, very spoon fed.
Oh, yeah, and even if we can somehow
Mm.
define how pen works, we don't know how to make pen.
No, not at all.
They are too. Even somehow, if somebody is genius who knows
Mm.
how this work, but that
Mm.
doesn't mean he knows how to build it. That
Yeah,
means he
so
cannot
true.
build it, and we are going to zero. So, for example, calamity happened.
Mm.
95% of the people of this world are dead.
Mm.
5% of them will be definitely stupid, and even there are some smart people. The thing is, because most of us are stupid, so if we
Yeah.
95% are dying, the chances of 5% surviving are going to be stupid people, not the smart people, because only stupid people can survive that kind of calamity.
Can I say that I don't want to live if that happens because I'm very dependent on like convention?
I don't think we will survive because we are not stupid. You have to be
Okay.
ultra stupid to survive that
It's
kind of
like the
calamity.
movie Idiocracy.
Exactly. That's my favorite movie. No, I'm just saying, so those 5% people, first
Yeah.
of all, their first few generation will just figure out a way to eat.
Yes.
So they will filter out all the information they have, and the
Mm-hmm.
new generation will not know. So they have to start everything from the scratch.
Mm.
So I think what we should do, at least for the future
Mm-hmm.
generations of next civilization, to write all the important information which can be benefit for the civilization on a safe place, but
Mm.
do it better this time. Don't do it like hieroglyphics,
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
because
yeah.
we cannot understand what they mean.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
the Sumerian tablets, we cannot decode them, so we need to figure
Yes.
out an easy way that anybody can understand.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
somehow, if we die out and new civilization born, they don't have to start everything from the scratch. They can just go back to those
Mm.
notes or whatever. They can learn from our experience, because whatever happened with the Egyptians or the Sumerians, we don't know, because we
Yeah,
cannot
we can't
actually. Yeah,
decipher.
we are just making thing
We,
up.
yeah.
Even the Sumerian tablet, we
Yeah.
just made we just assign those alphabets of Sumerian tablets that they might mean this, and
Yes, of
then
course.
we determine that the whole story means that, but that doesn't mean that is what it is saying.
I'm going off topic, but it's kind of on topic. Have you seen the movie Arrival?
No,
Oh, Sid, you
please
after
tell me.
this, you need to immediately leave and watch Arrival. It is such a good movie, and I think you are going to thank me later. So
Okay.
it is about people on Earth who are like I don't even know what the word is, but their job is like basically doing that, like interpreting hieroglyphics and all sorts of languages, and they're like the highest level people at doing it. And aliens come and they're trying to communicate with us, and these people need to interpret what they're communicating, and it is such a good movie. You are yeah, thank me
Of
later,
course, I'm
Sid.
gonna watch
It's
it.
going to
Yeah,
be so good.
if it's a movie about aliens, I'm definitely
But it's
watching.
like a great movie about aliens because it's like super nuanced. It's not like an obvious like aliens are taking over the world or anything like that. They're just literally trying to communicate, and humans keep fucking it up.
I don't give a fuck about dying because I'm tired of living anyway. So
Sid's good. Sid has a sword
yeah, but like,
and ground beef.
and that's enough for me.
Sid's
But yeah,
oh, I love
you know,
it.
one thing I saw in
Mm,
my trips,
yeah.
whenever we'll talk about that,
Mm-hmm.
I saw different futures,
Mm-hmm.
what we could have or what could have.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, like I was seeing so many futures. It was so one of them was like a war
Mm,
starting in Middle East, is
mm-hmm.
spreading all over the world, and that's how
Wow.
everything got. Yeah,
In your trip,
in my trip,
your
yeah.
Hawaii trip.
Yeah, so my trip is very crazy. It was very different. Maybe whenever I get a chance. So there was like different parts of
Mm-hmm.
my trips.
Mm.
One of them where I was visiting different futures.
Mm.
And when I was like, maybe you remember in the previous podcast with the
Mm.
guy, I
Mm.
told with Indra, I told you that I was not sure if I'm in the right universe or not.
Mm. Yeah.
The reason for that is like I've visited so many different futures,
Mm-hmm.
which you can call them future or different universe,
Sure. Yeah.
that I've seen so many things. It's so
Mm-hmm.
many that I was confused that if it's real or if it's fake.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Because
Yeah, it reframes where you're at now, right?
yeah, because that's what happening to me. Go to a universe, start living, shit happen, and I was like, what's going on? And then shit start moving, and it become like my hidden reality
Mm,
art. Back
mm,
means back to the psychedelic world, and then it settled down. I'm in a different world, living a life.
mm.
So I've seen different futures of that. So
It's crazy.
yeah, so one of them was like this, and I'm really, but I don't give a fuck because who cares? What's the worst thing gonna happen? I'm gonna die. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Or we're gonna be zombies.
well, still we're gonna die.
I'm down with that though. I'm ready to bite.
Yeah. Well, trust me. So when we become zombies,
Mm,
it's not us becoming zombies. It's
mm.
our bodies becoming zombies. They are two separate things because all the zombies are dead bodies.
I
So
feel like I'll have my rage though in zombie form.
yeah, your
Like I'm
rage
going to
will stay, but
incorporate. I
you
want that to
know,
live on.
I have a real question.
Tell
What
me.
define you? Who are
Uh,
you? What part of you is you?
my lips, and I'm very spicy.
No, no. If lips are your part, what if I do a surgery, cut your lips, put someone else's lips on
Yeah.
you,
Are they
and
going to
your
be
lips on
bigger?
someone else? No.
I'm
Okay,
down for
yeah,
bigger
bigger.
lips.
Okay, bigger. Someone else's lips in your
Yeah.
body and
Yeah.
your lips on someone else's body. So
Yeah.
are you
They
there?
get the zombie power.
Yeah, but no, I'm really serious. Like, what part of you is you? Like, for example, somebody lose his hand, right?
Yeah.
And he replace it with a, a robot arm. Are
Yes.
you still you or are you dead? And then it won't stop there. Then I will replace your second hand. You
Yeah.
still you or not? Then I will replace your legs. Then I will start replacing your organs. Are you still you or you're changed? The problem is we don't even know who we are. Like
It's
what
just the
part
brain
of
and
us
the
is
lips.
no, but you know, brain. People have brain surgeries, right? They remove
Yeah.
some part of you.
Some bits.
So, for example, if they start replacing tiny bits of your brain with synthetic brain,
Yes.
will you still be you? Because right now, the procedures which are happening,
Yes.
even theoretically, I don't know. Because I know they remove brain tumor and then put something in there, and they can put synthetic brain over there. So, if they're starting to replace synthetic brain and
Uh-huh.
slowly replace every inch of your body, will you still be you or not? Probably you, because we don't even know what
So
we
we
are.
don't know what makes us.
That's that Yeah, that comes the part of the soul,
Yes.
that this body is just a vessel, your soul is actually you. I
I
have no
I
proof of
I,
that.
I want to tell you a dark story.
Yeah.
So back in the day, I was like in my 20s and I had a boss that I fucking hated. And he had to have brain surgery. This is like the darkest fucking story. And he had like a shaved head, like he was a
Mhm.
bald man. And after the brain surgery, you could tell where the surgery was because there was like a dip on his head. Like it
Mhm.
was clearly a like it was clearly like a bit of skull was removed. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. Yeah, I know.
And one day we had the biggest, fieriest argument because I have a temper on me that is like 0 to 1,000.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I played out as he turned around and like reached over the sink. I just wanted to impress my thumb into the hole.
Oh, you are really my twin.
I know, but I feel like so by day I'm a cheerleader, and then those thoughts come out just like it's like 0.001% of the time where I fucking
Oh my god, hilarious. I get
yeah
these kind of thoughts too. When I get really, really angry.
yeah dark
No.
fucking in the moment. Yeah,
Didn't replace that area with. Oh my god, that's so.
I don't know. Maybe there was something like maybe there was gauze or something under the skin, but literally, so he had a very like he was always a shaved head person, and he had a very perfectly round spherical head. But it clearly after the surgery, it had a dip in it. So it was a dip where my thumbs could go.
Oh, damn. It's a good story, man.
It's a
I
dark
like dark shit.
one.
As long as people are not acting it and it's staying in their mind, that's amazing.
Yeah, he just shouldn't push me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Sid. Let's wrap this up.
Bye.
Bye, Sid. Have a
Bye.
good sleep. Bye.